Can you hear us now? It says the mic's on now, so it should be picking us up, but let us know if that's not the case. Thank you for letting us know.
I'm so sorry that I have no idea how long it's been happening. If it's the entire time, I'm really sorry. You missed out on the entire us describing Scarlet Hollow.
Real quick, Scarlet Hollow is a horror game in the same vein as, like, it's made by the same people who did Slay the Princess. It actually takes a lot of inspiration from Disco Elysium, from what Black Tabby has said. But it's a horror game where you go to, like, this small town because you've been drawn in by just essentially attending, like, an aunt's funeral. But there is a family curse going on, and all sorts of shit keeps just ramping up and happening, and it's really, really interesting, and, like, the relationship dynamics that are done are really... It's just fascinating. There's like 1,000 different ways you can play it, and it's just great. I highly recommend it.
Yes. And was it chapter 1's free? Is it still free?
Chapter 1 is free from what I understand. I think it's still free. They made it free just to hey, give it a test run and stuff. It's really good.
Yeah. Ruck says, Hotline Miami, build-up type beat.
Yes.
And it's got phenomenal music.
Yes.
Great description. Yes, I think you did a great job there, Mats.
Thanks. And also a great description from Lucas.
Yes. Episode 1 is free as a demo.
There you go. I definitely recommend it.
Let's try to talk to Wayne. Nope.
Nope. Goodbye. That would be me personally. I'm out of there. I'm out of here.
How'd you get in here? Hey, it's Tabitha's ex. Quick, Tabitha. Let's team up against him. Hey, Wayne, you want to figure this out with us? Are you Sam Wayne or are you something else?
Good questions.
Nope.
Nope.
Oh.
I mean, if I saw creepy bloody shroud man come out of the moon, I'd probably turn around to myself. You know what? It's not worth it. I can take a lot of things, ghostly hauntings, all of this psychedelic imagery, but no. Bloody shroud man who's been stalking us for 3 days. That's where I draw the line.
I don't know. I think at this point in time I'd be mostly oh good, something normal. Just the horrifying,
it's just my
bloody
stalker.
visage of Sam. But the last one is interesting. I was leaning on, are you Sam Wayne or are you something else?
Go for it.
Though nope is very good.
You want to go funny or want to go asking some
I'm gonna ask questions. Stop asking it questions. Just stop interacting with that thing, okay?
So cold, Tabitha, after everything we've been through. To have you treat me like a stranger.
Shut up.
What an unfortunate situation you've been dragged into, Mantis. I don't think that girl is any good for you. Stella, was that her name? She seems skilled at finding trouble.
No, I think that's me. I think I'm just a bad luck magnet. Mantis, when are you gonna play a rage game like Dark Souls or Hotline Miami?
Are you ever gonna?
I'm not sure. I have put Celeste on my list of things to play, so don't.
Don't. maybe I should pay her a visit soon. If she makes it out of here alive.
Tap the bolts for the underbrush, desperately pulling you along. Stella. Ooh, do you either know something about Wayne that I don't, or you have a pretty interesting coping mechanism? That couldn't have been easy for you to see. Who the hell is he? Are you having a lover's spat? Tell me now. Did you kill Sam Wayne? Oh boy. Do not interact with Stella. Wayne!
Yeah, Wayne, leave Stella alone.
Yeah. Oh.
What did she do to you? Just be a YouTuber?
Street smart? Yeah. Either you know something about Wayne that I don't, or you have a pretty interesting coping mechanism. That thing isn't Sam Wayne. Couldn't you smell it? I mean, I have been role-playing as more or less a raccoon, so I probably haven't noticed the rotting putrescent smell.
It's probably fine, right? Right?
Can we please go and just drop it? I don't want to spend another second thinking about what we just saw. Hey Tabby, I'd like to go back to Sam Wayne.
Two of you step out from the brush and into a long wooden corridor lined by bottles and rails. Oh, hi. Hi, Zane.
Hey Zane, you're looking good.
Good. You look good. You look great.
Figure rises to attention, blocking your way.
I'm afraid he doesn't have long. If there's anything you need to say to him, I'd say it now.
Okay then, Tabby, keep your secrets.
Yes.
Pretty much, though. I just noticed the painting over here moves.
Yeah, it moves on occasion.
Very slowly.
It's not great.
Okay, bye, Zane. As Zane is swept away, the room pulls itself to you, and you find yourself looming over a deathbed. Oscar lies in its center, looking pitifully small.
I'm sorry, boy. Sorry I let my troubles drive your mama away. And sorry those troubles mean I'm leaving you all alone now.
Oscar, yeah.
Yeah.
Poor Oscar.
Oscar doesn't deserve this, man. I mean, none of them do. They're being puppets.
So this is the dad, played by a dad.
Played by a dad.
I kinda wanna say, so this is the dad, played by a dad.
You should.
Charlie, can't you make Oscar be more quiet?
No.
Yes. Looks especially painful, like on an emotional level. Even if everyone else could understand what we were saying, I wonder if he can even hear us. Really looking good on the pet bottles as always.
Yes. Damn it, Junior, how many times do I have to tell you? I tried to stop it from happening, but that damned snake Enoch went behind my back.
What BS? Make a nerve, something on your mind. You really need to learn how to let things go. Here we go with the whole Enoch thing again. Something on your mind? Tabby? Something you want to say? Share with the class? It was Charles Shaw's fault. Charles Shaw's fault is Bit of a tongue twister for me. That's just a fact. Is that a fact or just what you've been told? What they say about history, it's written by the victors. Is that a fact or just what you've been told? It's in the history books. It's a fact. History books don't lie, Mantis.
Yes, they do. You're right. I've been using that excuse for too many years. At a certain point, a man has to accept he's dug his own grave. They may have run me out, but they didn't put the bottle in my hand. Still.
Tabby, share your snacks with the class.
Yes, please, Tabby. Please open up.
Oh, there's
there's a little
There's a little
ditchling
ditchling down there. There's another one in the corners here, but I noticed that one under the menu. Ah, yes, history books never lie.
Never. Never. They're never biased or you know.
Never.
They destroyed our legacy, boy. Both our names are cursed with that history. I'll be dead and gone soon, but I won't be able to rest. Not until our name is cleared. Not until you can pass this name with pride. This is my only request, Charlie. Go back out there. Tell people the truth. Try and find proof. I don't know what you'll have to do, but please.
Oh, hey, Ditch.
I know I ain't been the best father, but I ain't no murderer.
Mott's do a super cool edgelord voice, says the Crux.
Sure, I can try that.
Guess that request didn't really pan out. I think that's why he was getting close to Edwardine. So wait, this is after the scene with Rosaline and before the scene with Stella. I think that's why he was getting close to Edwardine. I don't know, I guess it's possible. It doesn't look like it panned out.
Damn it, boy. I may not have till morning. Promise me, promise you'll go back, and at the very least show that Enoch bastard what for.
How was that for a super cool edgelord voice?
You gonna promise or no?
I'll say I promise. I promise.
Bye.
Oscar, come back. Oh. He's been eaten by the bed.
You watch as Oscar's body seizes and falls through the sheets, taking the rattling pile of bottles with him.
This ghost is so full of it. She says, immediately climbing into the hole.
She's so numb to this.
Nothing personal, kid. Your cousin steps forward and disappears through the hole left in the bed, leaving you to follow.
You find yourself pressed uncomfortably against a trellis. The small castle sits off to one side of the wall, and the bars of a prison loom over both of you. Both all of it and all of you.
I promise is what Charlie said, if I remember correctly.
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hi, Avery.
Hi, Avery.
I forgot you were there.
Climbing up the trellis again? How very Romeo and Juliet of you. No need to run off. I won't tell the old man. Though you've gone pretty sloppy, you should try to be more careful if you don't want him putting you in an early grave. Thanks for the pointer, strange and new friend. Okay, who's this? Who's Avery supposed to be here? You keep asking me things like I know any better than you do. We've both been seeing the same rooms. I'm thinking out loud, Tabby.
Aetherwolf suggests using the play along dialogue because it's funny.
I think we may have gone a bit too fast then.
That's alright.
But,
Well, you don't have to.
no, odd. I want to see what the okay.
Old man or new friend?
Yeah. Which play along? Or are both of them good?
I'm sure both of them are good. I suggest new friend.
Thanks for the pointer, strange new friend. No, not one of her brothers. I'm a prisoner. They're a victim of the Scarlet's lies, like you, Charles Shaw.
Oh, that's interesting.
It's interesting. No, does our family have a history of locking folks up in some sort of rich people dungeon?
It wouldn't shock anyone.
This is what's in the Forbidden Wing. I too hate the Scarlets, except for lovely Edward Dean. Please do tell me if there's secrets and lies. Continue playing along or address Taffy directly.
Keep playing along, I say.
Do the Edwardine play along? Yeah, that's what we were thinking.
I guess Tabby's squinting at you.
Don't go into acting, okay? Your generation makes no difference. Blood runs in your veins, does it not? Now it runs in hers. I was thinking of that one. Yes, it seems your little spore fruit. Oh, will you ever be in trouble when the old man finds out? Tabitha's eyes go wide.
Yeah, well.
Excuse me, that's private.
That's private. Excuse me. That's shush.
Excuse me, that's private. Shh, let it talk. I think it might be important.
Now Tabitha's very invested.
You can stop playing along now. I just want to see a reaction to it. You know you don't have to keep dangling there. Come inside. Be able to hear me through the door just fine.
Well, door in the Forbidden Wing.
Yeah.
The world around you swirls, and you and Tabitha find yourselves pulled to the other side of the wall. A door bound by countless locks and chains pulsates before you.
Do you follow what's going on, Tabitha? Because, I think we might be in the Forbidden Wing right now. Stop talking, we might miss something. Okay.
That was very invested now.
It's not what I invited you in for. Couldn't escape even with your help. Merely wanted to offer a warning. My theory is that the entity is what is possessing Wayne.
I think it's a valid theory,
Oh.
Aether. I would completely believe that.
Interesting. That might make sense there. Like, there's something going on with Wayne. something very supernatural.
And very fucked.
Yeah. Leave town now. Was Tabitha here? Or did I better leave town? Why? Why should I leave? This guy has nobody to blame but himself. You hear that, Ghost? You were given every warning. You could have just left. You can't take her with you. It's not possible. You can always stay and die. But if I were you, I'd use my healthy legs and run as far away from Scarlet Hollow as possible. I hear the beaches are nice. Why don't you take a permanent vacation there? At this point in time, just sort of look over at Tabitha and go, you know, now I'm starting to think the ghost is somehow aware of my threat to drag you to a beach. It's funny having Mystical here doing the lines and Tabby is just telling you to be quiet. I can't, Tabby. The spirit voices are making me talk.
The spirit voices are making me talk. LeCrux suggests trying Harry's ancient reptilian brain voice.
Yeah, I could probably try that. I'm gonna go with I'd kill to go to the beach right now.
Beach sounds great.
You've been talking to the witch then. How very interesting.
Oh, hey, Stella. Charlie, get away from the door. Don't listen to it.
Stella? This is like being stuck in some sort of soap opera. What the hell's going on here? Eddie, I'm so happy to see you. Listen to whoever I dang well please. It's like being stuck in some sort of soap opera. Hear that, Tabby? Let's go to the beach.
Beach sounds so nice.
Let's hope this one doesn't last 20 seasons. We have to be nearing the climax, right?
How does it know that?
Bye, Gretchen.
Gretchen floating upside down for a split second just fucking killed me.
Aether says, Eddie, are you pregnant? This is too much. I just want to go home. Do you feel sick? I feel sick. Everything, were you riveted by that conversation? I mean, street smart.
Definitely. If you have a chance to use a skill, you definitely, I feel should, because usually it comes in handy.
Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that we'll be getting much more ancient reptilian brain for a little bit.
Well, you'll have a chance.
Gretchen.
Right? Like,
Yeah.
she was just floating there upside down for a second. Her little pawsies in the air.
Charlie isn't related to us, if that's what you're asking. I know that much, I think. But I guess there were some family secrets I was never let in on. I was just surprised. Come on, the quicker we get through this, the quicker we'll be out of this ghost place. Hopefully.
You and Tabitha walk after Stella into the darkness. Oh, boy. You and your cousin find yourselves crouched under a large table. Stella stares through you as indecipherable murmurs and shuffling feet echo from the ends of the table.
Hey Tabby, you sure you wanted to continue forward? Because, like, between Stella staring at us and Gretchen staring at us, it is very, uncomfortable here. don't know why this feels so much worse than the last room. The ghost really doesn't know what to do with Gretchen.
Yep. The ghost wasn't expecting you to choose talk with animals, so the ghost is just like, I'm the dog, go woof.
They're so lovely. Are you sure I can't keep one? You must have worked very hard on them.
Charlie, you could have given Gretchen better lines, come on.
Right?
Yes. Guess we're supposed to be kids now, not more puppets. This one's extra creepy. Why is she doing a baby voice?
She's supposed to be doing a baby voice.
It's a gift, take it. You got a good point, no puppet for you then. This one's extra creepy. Is she doing a baby voice? Yeah, it's humiliating. This ghost really has no respect for his actors.
I'll try keeping it away from my brothers so they don't smash it. Though I wish I would move more like you can.
Oh no, now Mott's is doing the baby voice that was instructed in the...
It was in the program notes. Actor instructions, do baby voice.
And you can even do the voices. You know, you could make some real money if you put on a show for people.
You've been possessed, Stella's after your trap monetized hobbies. Good baby voice, Aetherwolf says.
Thanks.
I'm going with, dang, even possessed Stella is out here trying to monetize hobbies. Don't joke. You're pissing off the ghost.
A traveling show? And you want me there too? Oh, we could go to the towns along the beach. I've heard the Outer Banks are some of the most beautiful places in all the world.
You know, if this game doesn't end with us going to a beach with the amount of beach times that we get brought up...
I really hope there's a beach at the end of this game.
Please, Black Tabby, let us go
Again
to
with
the
the
beach.
beach. Should we go back in time all those years ago and tell them what we know? Me too. I'm sure that just made you mad. Yes.
Thank you, Charlie. I always wanted to see the ocean. Bye.
It always sounds... It's a door slam, but it always sounds like he just fucking threw them against a wall.
Yes. Threw them against a wall or threw them into a box.
Yeah, which I mean, like, he's a puppet. He, like, makes dolls and puppets.
Yeah.
You know, so it could be throwing him in a toy box, you know?
Yeah. Bye.
That's enough Stella and Gretchen now.
There. Are you done now, Charlie? Can we leave?
No, Tabitha, you just had to say something. Everything crashes into a thunderous black before you and Tabitha could get another word.
You just had to say something, Tabby. Referencing to Stella.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. A single spotlight remains, illuminating a trapdoor in the center of the stage. You feel drawn to it. Just had to say something.
Right?
Oh. The stage with everyone being forced to give a bow is just such a creepy shot.
Delicious. Beautiful. Horrifying.
Trapdoor, are we back in Rosalina's room? Do you think it's over? We back in Rosalina's room? Must be. Which one of us is going to open it? Oh, why are you asking that? Are you scared? I'm scared. well, I'm not.
It creaks open all on its own.
Oh god, this is so much worse than opening it ourselves.
You and Tabitha are shoved from behind and tumble through the hatch. It took some digging, but it's there.
It was like a... What was the shot? Like a goat head surrounded by wolves?
It was a goat head surrounded by wolves, I believe.
Yeah.
The map was right. That means there's hope, Edie. Eddie? Is it Eddie?
Eddie.
Whatever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. We can be happy together. Eddie?
Fun times here in the haunted house.
Only good times. What are you talking about? Only good times. Use the hashtag girl boss.
Oh god, I'm actually gonna be sick this time. Cousin violently heaves into the void, but nothing comes up. There's nothing here. This place is completely empty.
Eddie gaslight gatekeeped girl boss Charlie to death.
Yes. What is that Enoch did? We can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Grandma Eddie was a murderer. Are we in hell? Maybe we're in purgatory.
We're dead though, right?
One's missing and we're suspended in an infinite void. Do we start talking or what? If Everdeen was our great-grandmother, how do you know? How do you know we're not related to Charlie? I think we gotta go with whoever it is that Enoch did, we can undo it. What the hell is that supposed to mean? Enoch died nearly 80 years ago. Does it matter what he did? Does it even matter if he framed Charles Shaw at this point? Who's left to be hurt by any of this?
I mean, there's
evidently.
Us and the rest of the town, I suppose.
Is that a vomit of guilt, Tabitha, or regret?
Could be both.
Could be both.
Oh god, we're on trial.
What now?
Do you repent?
Do you repent for your crimes? Just immediately throw Tabitha under the bus. Yeah, let this go, man. Get over it.
Let this go, man.
Us, Tabby, we can get hurt. Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
Tabitha, get behind us.
I'm sorry you died?
Sorry you
Like-
died. Have a sticker.
Don't answer it.
You must answer for the
the crimes committed by your scarlet blood.
Are you kidding me? I hate it here. I hate it here so much. Until you do, I cannot die.
I want to die, please. I've been alone in the dark for so long.
All I ask is for some of your years.
To pay for the years you were taken from me.
What are you saying?
My life was stolen from me.
I want some of yours.
It's only fair.
No, it is absolutely not fair. You've got to be kidding me. Neither of us had anything to do with what happened to you. Surfer bro voice? Come on, broski. Just gotta chill and relax and go with the vibes with life, man.
Come on, broski. You gotta just chill. Can't you chill, Charlie? Good vibes your way, Charlie.
I really hope that, like, there would be a option to basically say that if you have the hot trait.
That would be funny.
It doesn't help, but it would be funny.
It would be funny, though.
The sins of the father are laid upon the children.
One of you must forfeit. Doesn't matter which. Bull. And what happens if we refuse?
Then I will stay.
I will stay until I get what I'm owed. Gee, yes. The hot trait should have been an option here. Yes. Don't understand.
You will live a shorter life. And I will finally be satisfied.
I will have justice.
I will finally die. I will leave the house at last.
How much shorter would my life be? You aren't seriously entertaining this thing, are you? That isn't for you to know. Also, like Tabitha, what else are we supposed to do? Just ask it to leave?
You can't turn around and leave. We tried that already. The door kept... We kept turning around back into it.
And, you know, again, it's not like we brought, like, a proton pack, or some holy water, or, like, you know, an ectothermos. I'm running out of things from pop culture to use against ghosts. Yeah, I can't think of anything else at the moment.
That's right.
Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you like, you will die.
Oh, hey, Sybil.
Oh, Sybil. Did you bring some holy water? By chance?
Oh, dear. Listen, this is not good. I hope I didn't come too late.
Oh, wow. I just noticed everyone,
Snapped out of it?
yeah.
Yeah.
Mom? Hang on, like,
Yeah, you didn't get this.
I didn't get this.
You didn't get
because
this.
I had, book smart. I was able to talk the ghost down.
Yep.
Oh.
You didn't get this.
Witch burn it. I didn't think that we'd have, everyone present for this. Oh, you're helping.
All of you had better get out of here before the spirit regains its composure. Vamoose. I'm in my slippies for this one.
She is in her slippers.
This is certainly a strong one, isn't it? Don't worry about the others, they're safe. I've got your call, Tabitha. But it was definitely not easy getting down here.
Well, Mantis, do you want to sacrifice yourself? I mean, like me personally, I'm a pretty self-sacrificing individual.
She is.
Get us out of this pit, Sybil.
Tabitha, I don't think it's wise to leave something like this where anyone could stumble across it.
Get some gasoline, we'll burn the building down. It's fine.
Oscar and Rosalina can get a new building. I'm sure we can also move the mayor and the library.
I mean, Wayne casually walked in here. It seems easy enough. Yeah, I mean... like, Wayne did say
Where
that...
did Wayne go? He just fucked off again.
Well, we left him.
Oh, we did
We
leave
ran. Specifically, Tabby grabbed us and ran away.
Yeah.
I suppose Wayne did comment that the resonant, which must be the ghost...
Yes, there it goes.
well, it must be the term for the ghost. Didn't make it easy to get in here and find us.
Probably like a maze.
Yeah.
Because it was kind of a maze at first.
Yeah. I'd be kind of curious if, like, Wayne was sort of just forcing his way through, or if he was also just boredly sitting through a puppet show. Why is that my problem?
It wants something, doesn't it? And I think you know which one of you should volunteer.
You must be joking.
You're the eldest cousin. You're the one who's actually lived in this town. It's only right.
Absolutely not. We should just leave. I'm not giving in to the demands of some dead guy. Well, you know, we are in a, there we are. Sybil, don't pressure Tabby into anything. I will fight you.
I'm with Aetherwolf.
Yes.
This is the thing that got me suspicious of Sybil.
Yeah. I'd like to say it is such a trip. Obviously seeing the actual...
Yeah, you didn't get this.
Because I didn't get this. Sybil has a really interesting reaction if you talk down the ghost.
Yeah, that she does.
And it's really funny to now think about it in hindsight, seeing the actual, like...
You don't get to talk down.
You don't get to talk down the ghost.
Happens, yeah.
The actual choice. I kind of want to save. I'm kind of with, I'm with Tabitha. Neither of us owe this ghost a darn thing. We're leaving.
Yeah, I mean, like, again, if you don't like the outcome, you can always reload the save.
Yeah. Yeah, you heard Mantis, Sybil. Neither of us are compromising with this thing. Now, can you just get us out of here?
Tabitha, are you sure you want to leave this business unfinished?
Absolutely, this is not our problem.
If you think that it's the best course of action, yes, I can get you out. It's only a question of seeing through the illusion. We're in a basement. Even if all your senses are telling you otherwise, try closing your eyes and remembering where you are.
Screw you, Sybil. Yes, Aetherwolf.
You do as she says, closing your eyes. Suddenly the sounds of tactile sensations of the spirit realm become more distant, as though you've partially awoken from a terrible dream.
Stop pressuring Tabby. Yes. So, we are kind of just sort of wandering around the house, then.
Yeah.
That's neat.
Good. Now feel for the stairs. You fumble in the darkness, grasping the air in front of you. Your palm meets wood with a solid thunk. It's the staircase. You can feel it under your hands.
I found it.
You begin your ascent.
Good work, you two. You're doing great.
Oh.
Well, that's not good.
Place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes, seeing what feels like a superposition of the real and fake.
Don't let it trick you again. Its powers are already struggling to maintain their grip on you.
Interesting. So I assume that this then would mean that we don't resolve the ghost problem.
Good possibility.
You continue. You feel the door frame under your palm and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. We're almost out.
I knew it. I knew this ghost wasn't a big deal.
It's only faltering now because it's exhausted. Don't underestimate the spirit, Tabitha.
God, this moment made me actually dislike Sybil. Not hate, though.
Yeah.
No, I definitely get that.
Especially if you go for either sacrifice route. So, unless something else worse is going to happen, which I've not placed, being that you just left. You stumble into the corridor between the annex and the library. The real world swims closer and closer to being back in focus.
You didn't sacrifice yourself, so the problem isn't resolved, sadly for Oscar and Rosalina. On the one hand, screw that noise. On the other hand, also I feel bad for Oscar and Rosalina. You do want to help them.
Yeah. Their house may or may not be uninhabited.
Yeah.
They might permanently have some ghost garden.
The doors. Come on, Mantis. We're almost there.
You and Tabitha fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you. The door flies open.
I got the achievement for rejecting the burden of family sins there.
You're outside. I'm a little concerned where everyone else is.
I mean, they're probably fine.
It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dried leaves across the steps of the library.
And, oh no, the ghost stays here permanently. Library. It's Charles's home now. It's Charlie's home now.
Charlie just takes over the entire, house, library, city hall.
Charlie possesses the mayor.
The mayor starts floating.
Guys, I don't think a dog is supposed to hover 12 inches off the ground. That's pretty normal for Mayor Jimmy.
Listen, if Mayor Jimmy wants to hover, 12 inches off the ground, that's up to Mayor Jimmy. If he wants to have his eyes green, glow green,
and speak in tongues.
That's
the mayor's business.
Yes. I can see you're thinking. Are you thinking
Yes.
about reloading and then sacrificing yourself?
I am thinking about that, yes.
You can do that.
I am happy to kind of see the escape route. Because that's interesting with, like, it being very much an illusion.
Black Tabby is very much a kind of studio that wants to be able to let you do whatever. If you wanted to leave, you can do that, and I respect that. It's not forcing your hand back.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting that we'd have a second, like, chance to be like, are you sure, that neither of you want to throw yourself under the bus?
We do love a game that just goes, nope, you made your decision. You made your decision. You made. If you want to reload, you better do it now.
I mean, Jimmy does deserve it.
Mayor Jimmy does deserve it. Gretchen did not vote for him.
Yeah.
Justice for Gretchen. Justice for Mayor Scraps.
It's gonna be really funny if this is the chapter that I spend the most time thinking about.
Oh,
And
really?
not-
Not chapter 4? Chapter 4 is the one I spend the most time thinking.
Yeah,
This
that's why
one,
it's gonna be really funny if I'm like, yeah, no, I'm pretty happy with my decision in chapter 4.
Aether Wolf says, I mean, me personally, IRL, I'd sacrifice myself. I care too much about Oscar and Rosalina. But yeah, no one's forcing you to go back.
I know. I the thing is, I do care about Oscar and Rosalina a lot. Again, I wasn't expecting that
You were
it
kind
was
of expecting that there was going to be an extra dialogue.
Yeah.
option. That's valid.
that Sybil would try again to pressure and to the sacrifice, and be like, you have a confirmation
Black
option.
Tabby was just like, no, you said what you said, we're going.
No, you changed.
You locked in.
You set the train tracks. You're going down.
You decided not to even try the trolley problem. You decided to walk away from the trolley problem. You can't go back. Okay.
That's all. Again, that's interesting because like that'd be then 3 very distinct
Routes.
routes. That like 2 of them are probably gonna overlap with each other. The you sacrifice, Tabby sacrifices. But like the just leaving is probably, if I had to guess, gonna be the one that gives you the chance to see the illusion.
Yes, probably.
That's very interesting for me. I'm not leaving before I put this thing to rest. I just, thought about how we might leave through an illusion,
You
and
had a
it's
brief
very-
thought about how this might affect Oscar and Rosalina and how you might walk through an illusion. You go, fuck that shit.
And the ghost then goes on to possess Mayor Jimmy, and I'm not sure if we want Mayor Charlie.
You take a step towards the spotlight. As you move, you feel Tabitha's hand on your shoulder.
Mantis, what are you doing? Yeah, where are Oscar and Rosalina gonna live if I don't do this? They all the explore options. Yeah.
I agree.
Is that what you're worried about? Good God, don't give up yours of your life just for somebody's rental. I own properties. I can let them rent from me. I'll even throw in a discount.
I love you, Tabitha. No. No, Tabitha, no.
Tabby could just give them somewhere to live. It's like, okay, but I'll just, a discount on the rent.
These characters kill me. I love them.
What if someone wanders into the annex and gets stuck in the labyrinth? In this labyrinth of impossible rooms. Then we'll close up the library. Might just go away on its own, who knows? Watching Tabby's beg is pretty sad. Yeah. Why give up something like years of your life to some ghost who might not even be telling the truth? Now, what level of
Sad do you want to make it?
sad and or making Tabby feel sad do you want? Because I feel like saying this is what family is for, right, is gonna make her feel like
Garbage?
like garbage, like I just dropped an entire dumpster on her.
I mean, I feel like I want you to be safe is going to also stab her in the goddamn
Yes.
heart.
I want you to be safe as twisting the knife. Whatever happens next, don't you remember it for the rest of your life? It's
Oh, that's just incredibly mean.
Yeah.
But you can be vindictive if you want to be.
This is for family line. Fairly ruined Charlie's life and responsibility to make things right. I can't just leave the ghost here. It's irresponsible. I just want Charles to be at peace. Ignore her and step into the spotlight. Or I want you to be safe.
Yeah, I feel like it's gotta be one of those.
Yeah.
Go for the stab. Whether or not you go for the stab and then the twist.
I'm going with this is what family's for, right?
Even Sybil's a little disturbed.
Sybil is right there. Please don't do this. You wordlessly step into the spotlight. You know, it's not the end of a Scarlet Hollow day without giving Tabitha a heart attack, you know?
No, it really isn't. Without giving Tabitha horrible emotional damage.
Oh, you're a MILF now.
You're a MILF now. A MILF for real, for real. For the first time in what feels like hours, the earth around you feels solid, real, but also soft.
Tabby's safe, though.
Yes! You feel it pressing in on all sides, cold and growing tighter by the second as the soil settles.
And Tabby's safety is one of the most important things.
Tabby's safety is of prime concern.
Now, if we can just get her to be happy.
You can just get safety and happy to overlap with each other.
Ultimate goals.
Your arms tear at the earth until they break through into the air.
Look back behind you. Oh. Oh, that's so much, that's so much worse.
Isn't that worse? Than you guys walking over and seeing it in there?
Now, happiness is one thing, though. As you gasp for breath, you take a look into the pit behind you. Charlie's mummified remains stare up at you, sad and broken at the bottom of the pit. You're only able to maintain your gaze for a moment before exhaustion overwhelms you.
With the last of your strength, you hoist yourself up from the pit and collapse to the floor. You feel like death.
Dang, Charlie, Eddie did you dirty.
Eddie did do him dirty.
Yeah? Oh, no. Mantis, what happened to you? You look awful. You sure? You sure I look any different? I feel about the same amount of garbage.
It's done, Tabitha. If you have any regrets, keep them to yourself. Shut the fuck up, Stibble. Sybil. I would said Stibble. I put a T in there for some reason. Sybil.
Hey, Tabby? My vision's gone all spotty.
Yes. You try and think of words to say, but you're still delirious from what happened, and you struggle to form coherent thoughts. Come along, Mantis. Let's get you home.
Tabby, we're a MILF now. Oscar will be ours.
You've got gray in your hair. Am I a silver fox?
You quietly walk towards the stairs. Tabitha rushes to your side to give you a shoulder to lean on as you walk.
Aw.
Limp out the building.
Tabitha looks like she's about to cry.
Yeah? We've traumatized
That is
her.
the face of trauma.
You're outside. It's real this time. Tabby kills Sybil.
The cool breeze chills you deeper than it should. You realize just how drained you feel. Your legs feel heavier, harder to lift as you make your way down the steps of the library. Your lungs wheezing as if you've run a marathon.
Aw, Tabby.
Yeah.
I'd like to, if Sybil winds up dead before the end of the week, I am going to assume Tabby killed her.
I somehow doubt that's going to happen. She's definitely some cog in a greater machine going on here.
Yeah. But I'm not sure if she'd survive a fall down flat stairs. Much like Perlan.
Tabby's like, I'm gonna have a body count at this rate.
Tabitha's, Tabby might get very good at killing old women. That's what we're saying.
Tabby should be allowed to kill old ladies as a treat.
You can almost feel how pale your face has become. Your lips dry and thin, hands almost trembling with the effort of raising them to your face as you trace the new lines and furrows that have formed there. You gotta love that, he didn't take, years off the top of your life. He took them out of the bottom.
Yes.
Physically aged upward.
You don't need this.
I'm gonna wait by the car. Just let me know when you're ready to go home. Sybil, Tabby killed someone else for far less.
Yes.
Yes.
Your cousin walks off before you get the chance to respond. I'm gonna peace out too. Back-to-back encounters with my own mortality. I've got a lot to ponder.
I know it's 100% just because they flipped the Zane sprite, but
Yeah.
now Zane's name is backwards.
It is on the skateboard. It says Inaz now.
And that's just very funny.
What if Zane just has two t-shirts and one is just with the graphic flipped? One says Zane and the other says Inaz.
Depending on which side of he's standing on, he
Yeah.
switches shirts.
Switches shirts.
Hi, Zane.
See you, Rosalina. See you, Alexis. Peace.
Zane walks off down the road.
I'm so sorry I wasn't there for you earlier in the night. I had no idea what y'all were planning to do.
How are we supposed to know it would be like that?
Things have been strange around town, sweetie. Now is not the time to be poking around in the supernatural. I thought you learned that lesson yesterday.
That wasn't supernatural, that was a spooky mind.
Perhaps the day before that.
Okay, I can't really argue with the Ditchlings. Magic isn't real. I mean, it's not supposed to be.
I'm so disappointed in you, Kanika. I am literally a witch.
God, that hurt. Everything is so
Kanika stops mid-sentence as she realizes what's happened to you.
My god, Mantis, you poor thing. My bones weren't meant to bend like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Poor Rosalina. Cats and closed doors.
You can leave. Word. Yeah, just hold it like that.
I'll be sure to bring them both some tea later. I think I have just the thing.
That's exactly what they want, Sybil.
This is no time for tea. Jesus, the girl's lost a leg. She needs real medication.
And therapy.
Real medication comes from natural ingredients, doesn't it? What I have to offer is no different than what Dr. Kelly would prescribe. I think it is. And besides, after all you've seen, are you really so sure that you have that much of a grasp on the real and unreal?
Do not drink that tea, Rosalina and Oscar. Yes.
Mantis, did you...
Yeah, it's over. I'm so happy I could help. Well, now is Rosalina can go back to sleeping in her own home. Better be over, because I feel like I've aged at least a decade. Have you seen what happened to my face? You have years of my life for you to live here. I hope it's worth it. Just taking responsibility for Silent Tree been dealt with decades ago. It better be over.
You better be over.
If I hear that ghost is still ghosting in there, I'm going full exorcist on them.
For real. I'm so sorry. I don't know how I could possibly make this up to you.
So it's true then? That ghost really took away years of your life?
I'm afraid so. Did you not see, the silver streaks? Everything in this world has a price, and those years were unfortunately what it took to put that spirit to rest.
I just kind of assumed that was the raccoon stripes coming out.
It'd be so funny if your character had raccoon stripes and then they turned from being dyed to being white.
Yes. I can't believe Tabitha let you do that. It's outrageous. If anyone should have paid a price to put that ghost to rest, it should have been her. I lean forward. Kanika, shut up. I did that. I chose to do that. Tabby didn't have anything to do with it.
Don't drag Tabby into this.
She desperately asked me to not. I think I've taken several years off her life, too.
Watching us do that probably did take several years off Tabitha's life.
Well, Oscar, you have those lips. Kanika, don't blame Tabby. Yes.
I don't blame Kanika for blaming Tabby, I do blame Sybil.
Yes. Sybil should be blamed. Please yell at Kanika. You don't even live here, you're barely even a Scarlet. It's just, it's so unfair. It's done, it's done. I'm just happy I can help. It's my choice to make, don't bring Tabitha into it. Tabitha doesn't owe anyone anything that's wrong with you. Because I happen to make a choice doesn't mean that somebody else should have been obligated to make it instead. It's kind of the whole point of having free will.
It's kind of the whole point of having free will.
I wouldn't wish what happened to me on my worst enemy. I'm not going to wish it on my family. Yeah, I know, it's unbelievable. Kinda thought she wouldn't have let me go through with it. The fool I am. I'm going with, this is my choice to make. Don't bring Tabitha into it.
I think that's a good one. It's not too harsh, but, it's also a little bit stern.
Yeah.
Oh no!
See? This is why Tabitha should have done it. Your life has changed forever and you're just okay with it?
Kanika's just like, you're too fucking nice.
I mean, we do have free will. Yeah.
I agree. Shut up. It is unfair. But I did my best to sway her. And what's done is done. There is no use dwelling on these things.
To be perfectly fair, again, bad luck, Magnet. Honestly, if Sybil tried to lead us to the stairs, I'd have a decent chance of falling into the spotlight anyway.
I'm sure anyone who's watching who hasn't played Scarlet Hollow probably thinks we're being really harsh on Sybil. Listen, both of us have played it. Something's up with this lady. She's got something going on.
Yeah.
If this is more, we've played it before, we're both suspicious of this old lady.
Yeah. Kanika takes a deep breath and sighs.
I can't believe I let Rosalina go in there. How could I have been so careless? In your defense, Oscar, like, how are you supposed to know the ghost would do that?
Yeah. Also, like, Rosalina was just gonna sneak in
She
anyway.
would sneak in anyway. She'd find a way to get in.
That woman can't be trusted.
She cannot be
No.
trusted.
She and her teas cannot be trusted.
She and her teas cannot be trusted.
You actually tried pretty hard to warn us about things, Oscar.
None of us took you seriously enough. That's pretty true.
Yeah. There's another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. Ranch Wayne. You vaguely threatened Stella. You're right. You should have stopped us from going in there. Were you all conscious the whole time? What was it like being puppeted? If you know who you were supposed to be. Lots of stuff to ask. You couldn't have known what was going to happen, Oscar. None of us could have known. Don't blame yourself.
I've seen it before. You've seen the puppet show before? I don't think you have. I should have known it could get worse. I shouldn't have let Rosalina come with us. Dad, what did I tell you? Stop blaming yourself. You couldn't have stopped me. I literally would sneak in. I do not care if I only have one foot. I would find a way. You cannot stop me. I have crutches and determination.
Oscar, baby, don't blame yourself. Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah, I just literally said that. If you tried, we're just gonna sneak in after you. Yeah, Rosalina was gonna make us go in there no matter what. You didn't put a ghost in our house. This is not on you. It's on Edie, or Eddie. It's on Eddie Scarlet. That's who put a ghost in our house.
Eddie and Enoch.
Eddie and Enoch. Double E's. You know, you both had a difficult time of this, but the storm has passed. Things will start to get better from here.
On the one hand, mention Stella. On the other hand, mention Wayne threatening Stella.
Which way you want to go? I mean, she's clearly not okay.
Yeah,
she's just
not
standing
okay.
all by herself, and she's literally a social butterfly.
She is arguably one of the most chatty individuals
Oh,
in
is
town.
that Gretchen under the dialogue box? Oh,
Yes, that is Gretchen.
Hello, little girl. So cute and small.
It's on the evil Scarlets that aren't Tabby and Mantis.
Tabby and Mantis.
It's on all the dead Scarlets.
All the dead Scarlets. Which is most of them. Tabby and Mantis are only troubled Scarlets. They're not evil.
Yes.
They're just troubled.
Troubled and traumatized.
Troubled and traumatized.
And Stella okay? I was wondering the same thing. I just saw a ghost. She's standing off by herself. It'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about.
I forgot to even, think about that. Hey, Stella.
Let's go talk to Stella. I'm gonna go check in on her. A limp's over.
You walk over to Stella.
I've never seen anything like we saw tonight. How absolutely dreadful. I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it.
Looking
I
at
think she's
Gretchen.
downright traumatized.
No, Gretchen, you are completely right. She does not look good.
Oh, hey, Mantis.
Troubled and traumatized, Mantis and Tabitha.
Exactly.
Yes. What a sitcom.
Welcome to another episode of Troubled and Traumatized, starring Mantis and Tabitha.
Mantis and Tabitha Scarlet.
Troubled and Traumatized is filmed before a live studio audience of the entire town of Scarlet Hollow. Be careful, it is a splash zone too.
With guest star Sam Wayne.
Guest star Sam Wayne. What do you want to say?
None of them are explorers, so I have to make a decision.
Yeah, you have to decide what you want to say.
You seem shell-shocked.
That's a good premise. That's a good one. I'm so sorry, Mantis. I don't think I could talk right now. I'll call you, okay? She hurries off down the road.
So, Stella's not okay.
So Stella's not okay.
I think she took the brunt of things in there. No wonder she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. It's hard to think Stella might be a bit of a flake.
That's
She
such
is
a
not.
mean one.
Guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. No.
It's fine. She's fine. She's definitely not the dog sitting in the fire going, this is fine.
Oh no. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. Stella?
I think she just needs some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens. And I doubt that'll change just because somebody goes chasing after her. If anything, it'll just make her clam up even more.
Counterpoint, Sybil. Counterpoint. Stella likes to go for walks in the woods that are full of ditchlings. Somebody go grab her before she goes walking into the woods. You know, the woods that are full of ditchlings. I don't care if they haven't, attacked anyone yet. She has an elderly dog with her.
She has an elderly
And
dog.
Ditchlings seemed pretty keen on eating Gretchen last time.
They were looking at that pup and were just like, can't wait. Get my knife and my fork. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay.
And you don't need to be rushing anywhere. And neither should you, Kanika. We don't need that cold of yours to get any worse.
I feel like the next logical thing would be to mention about, the scary man that's threatening Stella.
Yeah.
You know? Okay, but I ran into Wayne in one of those rooms and he vaguely threatened Stella if I kept poking around. You know that thing that I'm inevitably going to keep doing? Wait, are you serious? That creep threatened her? Should we be worried about her? That's what I'm saying, Kanika.
Yes, Kanika. I think we should.
Of course we should be.
He crushed a ditchling with his bare hands. Actually, it was his boot.
It was his boot.
It was his boot. But it was still pretty scary.
Yeah. Of course we should be. I'll make sure Stella knows what's going on.
There was someone else in there? But that's my house. Rosalina and I live there.
It's also attached to a library, so...
That's true.
Did he say anything else to you?
We don't need to trouble Mantis for any details. No one pay any mind to that man.
I just want a spray bottle to spray Sybil every time she immediately dismisses
A problem.
a problem.
Yes. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm sure it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Stop asking questions. Don't worry about it.
I mean, him doing it was hot. It sure was like stepping on a sausage. A sickening splat.
He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. And in the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. I mean, we can't steer clear. He keeps finding us.
There was another carving in there. They keep giving me visions. It's a pretty weird coincidence, right?
Wild.
I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, wonder. One is a coincidence, but two of them on back-to-back nights? Like, come on. If you have any other weird places that you suddenly feel drawn to for supernatural reasons, then there might be a carving back there, you know? Don't maybe go there by yourself?
Maybe don't. Maybe have like a friend or teammate or something. You wouldn't do that though, right?
What? No. I definitely don't hear the call of the clinic. Sybil, he's following me.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
No, just you know, just don't engage with him and you'll be fine. I can't. He keeps coming up and talking to me.
Sybil just expects you to like raise your hand in front of your face and just walk past like, no, I don't see you. If I don't see you, I you know, you can't bother me.
Yeah. Yeah, it'd be kind of neat if, like, you know, if you sacrifice, like, some of your years, if you get, like, a walking stick.
Oh, that would be cool. It'd be cool if you had a little mobility aid since, you know, you start off very weak in, chapter 4.
And if you and Stella are right, and there's another one in the clinic...
I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been finding carvings around town and they've been giving you visions?
This is news to me, too.
Avery's like, why haven't you been instructing me about these interesting carvings? Hello? Give
Excuse
me
me,
the tea. Give me the tea.
They're just like, excuse me, that's like premium tell Avery immediately stuff.
I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow. Please, leave. Mantis, if you have the time, I would love to discuss these visions over tea after you've had a chance to get some rest.
Yes, the tea. Do any of you know who you were supposed to be when you were being horrifyingly puppeted? No idea. Words just came out.
There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. It was so angry. I was mostly just scared.
I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful.
Interesting.
I was just cold. Lovely.
Lovely, ain't that lovely?
Were you all conscious through that?
Everyone glances at each other, although none of them had to give any of their years away. You can see how exhausted they are, how unsettled.
Yeah. It was awful. Kind of fun, too, but mostly awful. I love them.
They're great. I love Avery so much. National treasure.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least until Sybil showed up and snapped us all out of it.
So, what was it like being puppeted?
They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. You didn't do anything wrong, okay?
Thank you.
Rosalina is just like putting her foot down on this one. You know?
Her 1 foot down.
Her 1 foot down. Shut the fuck up. She was gonna sneak in anyway. But Oscar's just like, no, you know.
Yeah.
He feels guilt, you know.
I think it's pretty understandable, you know.
He probably blames himself for, like, the mind collapse anyway. Like, not that he did it, but, like, that he didn't pay attention to Rosalina. She snuck out and then you got hurt.
Yeah. I had no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spilling out. It's like I had no control over myself. Oscar, stop apologizing. Yes. Remember each and everything I said, like was burned into my memory.
You poor souls. I can't even begin to imagine what you've all been through. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and there's still work to do to get Rosalina set in for the night. Don't be a stranger. Let us know if you need anything, Oscar. I will, thank you. All of you. Again. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well.
But...
Kanika, dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest.
Okay.
Kanika warily treks back to the general store.
I'd like to say, it's also like Sybil noting about Kanika having a cold and not feeling well. And I'm just like, maybe it's because I haven't spent enough time with Kanika in my 2 playthroughs. But Kanika doesn't generally seem to be sick with like a cold.
I know. I need to do a playthrough where I go see her after she storms out of the general store just to see what's going on. Because like she doesn't seem to be sick, but Sybil seems insistent that she's sick.
Yeah. Do a playthrough of just fixating on Kanika.
Kanika, tell me your lore. Come back. Before I go, Sybil places a hand on your arm, holding you back for a moment. I'm sure you have questions after everything you saw tonight, but about what's happened to you. But let's not get into it here. I think everyone should use a little rest and relaxation right now, yourself included. If you swing by the team room sometime tomorrow, say early afternoon, you and I can have a little chat. Wouldn't that be nice? I'll see you then, Mantis. Old lady's away.
Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. Guess just the 2 of us now. Guess you finally got some shared trauma with everyone now.
Now you can be part of the trauma bond, Avery.
So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others. None whatsoever. But I remember everything I said, and I Remember that cold feeling? Prisoner of the Scarlets. Wonder what your family was up to back then.
Nothing good, I'm sure.
I guess we can add it to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. Might start forgetting soon, but for now it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. It's not a concerning sentence.
They're probably the most okay with it.
Yeah. So you don't regret coming along tonight? Because, like, it's okay if you do. It's really okay.
Face look like they regret coming tonight.
Avery has no regrets.
Avery regrets nothing.
We'll do another playthrough with powerful build and hot and romance Kanika.
Could do that.
That is definitely a solid option. Can't believe you're the one being apologetic now. These bruises are temporary, you know? Look, that was a horrible experience, and that will stick with me for the rest of my days. Avery is such a vibe.
Yes. I love them.
It was also kind of amazing for that. I don't know if that makes sense, but how many other people can say they were possessed by a ghost? I guess you finally got that shared trauma.
Avery chuckles, then grabs at their ribs, wincing.
Yeah, I guess I do, huh? I know tonight was horrific, but it was also thrilling, and knowing we all went through it together makes it easier. There are people to commiserate with tomorrow morning when the soreness really starts to set in.
Everyone gets up tomorrow.
Everyone gets up, groans, goes back to bed. Yeah, shared trauma.
Yay, trauma.
Which reminds me, I'd better get back home. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. Might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep's enough to heal up. And, I hope you feel better soon. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you.
Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Time to wrap things up here.
Collapse in Tabby's car.
As soon as you get in the car, the exhaustion of the night's events overwhelms you. The ache in your bones comes a dull throb as your body sinks into the seat and your eyelids pull shut as if weighted by lead sheets.
I would just lay in bed too sore. Yeah. We're back. Do you need me to carry you inside? Tabby, I forgot to pester you with a bunch of, night questions. We'll just wait here while I pester you with a bunch.
Yes.
Did I dream that I gave up years of my life to get rid of a ghost, or did that actually happen? Dang, I was asleep for the whole ride. That'd be really nice, actually. It hurts to be alive. Did I sleep for the whole ride? You were. Now come on, let's get you to bed. Tabby, I need to ask questions.
Please.
Yes.
Question Tabby, wait! You're back inside. The chill of the night breeze is a little better here, but your legs are numb with exhaustion.
Well, we're back. I have to imagine you want to get to bed. I want to talk about Wayne.
Yeah.
Really talk? I think Stella's okay. She wandered off back there. I'm worried about her. Talked to Isaacs today.
Don't mention that. I remember Isaac said not to mention him.
Yeah. Do I pass out from exhaustion? Your workers are planning a strike. I figure you should know. Oh. How did you know to call Sybil? This is awful. I'm traumatized.
Oh, I'm traumatized.
I feel like bringing Stella up would be the first thing I'd do.
That sounds good.
Don't mention Isaac's. Yeah. I swear the amount of wrinkles in Tabby's face has increased despite the fact that she hasn't given up years.
Yes.
We've just stressed her out that much.
She's just that stressed.
Don't be a snitch. Be a good raccoon.
Be a good raccoon.
She's a pest. Like all pests, she has an uncanny way of bouncing back from things. She'll be fine. You should be far more concerned with your own well-being right now. Okay, but should we talk about Wayne? Can we talk about Wayne?
Can we talk about Wayne, Tabby?
Do you really have the energy to keep talking?
If we never stop, I can't fall over.
You really don't want me talking to him? Does he know that you're afraid I'll find out? Why is he all gross?
Why is he all gross?
I just know him. Please trust me when I say he's bad news. Means a he now, back in the ghost realm, he was an it. Does it really matter? I was scared in there, and right now I'm exhausted. I can barely think straight. Who cares if Wayne is a he or an it anyways? Either way, he's bad news, and you best steer clear.
Talking isn't doing much for your condition. If you keep going, you might just collapse on the floor.
You can barely stand right now. We're getting you to bed. I have more questions, Tabby.
Tabby dragging you. You're too tired to possibly object.
Don't keep poking around looking for trouble. You just have to make it to the funeral. 4 more days, that's all. Then the bus comes. I'll do my best. You know that, this is not going to be, this is not going to end with a next 4 days of me getting into more trouble.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't have to leave the holler. I could get used to this place. The biscuits. I don't want to leave the biscuits.
The biscuits, the people. The people.
I might also not survive the bus journey back.
If you see that guy again, you'll just be like, nope, nope, nope. Throw yourself out the window.
Tabby, if I run into Peanut Man again, my soul will ascend. You're delirious. Anyway, night. See you tomorrow. I comment that, I could stay in the holler, and Tabby's like, no, that's insane. No one wants to be here.
No one wants to choose to be here.
You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. has been put to rest at the expense of unknown years of your life. Spectre of the night's events will linger over you for every day you have left, a grim reminder of the price you willingly paid for the crimes of a family you never met. Maybe oh, sorry.
I'll get you. Maybe it'll be easier in the morning. Maybe your joints will ache just a little less than they do now. Maybe you can still right the capsized ship of your now broken life. It'll be okay. Maybe.
We wake up in the morning. Oh no, everything is much worse.
Or maybe things will only get worse from here. We're up to episode 4.
got the This Is a Stick-Up achievement for
This is a
playing Chapter 3 with Street Smart.
Nice.
If I'd like to save, yes.
You should save.
Yes, I should save.
You should save.
I love that when you're in the ghost realm, it's question marks.
That's valid.
Episode 4 time. Yes. Note, the decision you made in episode 3 bears heavy physical consequences, and a visual reminder of those consequences will follow you for the rest of the game. You can reduce the intensity of this visual reminder or remove it entirely at any point in the preferences.
Correct.
Yeah. I kind of would imagine that they wouldn't just be like, oh, that was just for the rest of the chapter. Would you like to see a recap? Yes.
I'm gonna actually make some more tea because I'm thirsty. It's a little, but I would go forward with the recap while I'm gone.
Full recap or episode 3 recap?
You probably need some tea too, right?
Yes.
And if you want to stall very long, a full recap. You can go forward without me, though. Don't worry.
Okay. What do you think, Aether Wolf full recap or episode 3 recap? We're a MILF for the rest of the game, yay. Tea or flashbacks? Yes. I do not get my tea from strange witch women. I just I get from a box from the store. You personally vote no recap. Well, I do like seeing the recaps. Well, I'll just go with the episode 3 one then. Yeah, split the difference. There are 2 of them now. We can just do episode 3 recap, yeah. What happened to your glass house? A whole squatter move in, kick Dustin Mom out. As you're ready to leave, Janie approaches from the far side of the kitchen, Tabitha remains between the 2 of you, impatiently tapping her foot. Mantis, before you go, I heard about what happened last night. I just heard about from Miss Tabitha, mentioned it just now, and heard it again. I wanted to say I'm sorry you got caught up in that. Praying for Oscar and little Rosalina, they're such sweethearts. It's gonna happen to nicer people. Morning, is the new blend ready? I might not read every line. Just if you'd like to keep Miles company, Tabitha and I'll just be a minute. Hey, Bo. Bo, Dick's boy, pleasure to meet you. You told me you saw what happened to my daddy. Here's Isaac's. Thought you weren't gonna show. 2 and 2 together, know you're related to the boss. The other guys are all riled up. Taking action. Saw me out here with you, they'd think it's some kind of scab. None of them will listen to me, especially now. Haven't forgotten about him, though. If you want to know, just ask. Tabitha's little getaway house. Yep, he's a dog. You could tell this dog is the mayor from his little sash and his fancy top hat. There's a regal air about him, almost as if he knows the position of authority he's been elected to. And that's enough about Mayor Jimmy. A self-sustained and self-fulfilling prophecy. It's like old Gretchen the mayor may have some unresolved issues, wouldn't you say? Pastor Daniel. She is not in a better place. She's definitely in hell, if such a place exists. Tyrese. Guard canvases, line its edges, while trash and sketches leak out from their piles in the corners of the room, hiding the bare cement floor. Your mom is so scary. Hey, make yourselves comfortable. You'll have to forgive the mess. I've been distracted lately. Dr. Kelly glares at us for the entire day of dinner. We're talking about maybe watching a movie sometime this week. I have to see how you're feeling. You can handle a movie, Doc. Sit downstairs in the dark. We see us to that. I'm sure it'll be okay. He stops mid-sentence, wincing in pain, wrapping himself in his arms. He abruptly pulls himself from the table and leaves. Rosalina and Alexis are in the back room, totally not going to, crash the ghost hunting party. Gretchen's little face. Oh, Gretchen. Wow. But I've seen it appears on top of the stain. Arguably the worst decision I think that may have been made in the entire game is opening that hatch. Do you hear music? Stella. Hey, Wayne. Found you sooner, but the resident clearly doesn't want me here. Sins of the father to be laid upon the children. One of you must forfeit, doesn't matter which. Wants saying, doesn't it? And I think you know which of you should volunteer. Sal's heading off. If you have questions about everything you saw tonight, what's happened to you, let's not get into it here. Swing by the tea room early afternoon. Maybe things will only get worse. Yep. Oh, they sure will get worse. Open your eyes. It's a new day. And you feel like S. You were hoping some of your strength would return to you after a good night's sleep. Do you feel just as drained as when you dug yourself out of that shallow grave? Your limbs are heavy and your heart struggles to keep up with your movements. Feel like you've lost something that was important to you. I can't wait to finally be dead. This all happened yesterday, and today it's another day. I have no strong opinions. New day, new me. I don't care what happens to me, I made the right decision, and I'll do it again. Yes, you did what had to be done. Who knows what would have happened had you left that ghost behind to fester? An involuntary shudder runs down your spine. But your thoughts are interrupted by the buzz of your phone on the nightstand. Hey, just wanted to check in. Hope you're doing a little better. Also wanted to ask, have you heard from Stella? Check your messages. There's nothing from Stella. Hey, what's up? Haha, just kidding. Not able to come to the phone right now. This is actually a recording of my voice. It isn't really me. Technology, huh? Anyway, leave a message or don't. I never check this thing. Mailbox is full. Can't accept messages at this time. It's my favorite cryptid hunter. I'm kind of worried after you ran off last night. Text me as soon as you get the chance. I'm really curious how many of the messages on Stella's phone are from Tabby. How many do you think Tabby has left just saying, like, you know, Stella, reminder to stop sneaking into, you know, my coal mine? Message sits undelivered. Does Stella disappear like this sometimes, Kanika? Probably a lot, not gonna lie. Yeah. I know, right? Kinda, but with everything going on, I don't feel comfortable letting her run off on her own. Look, I know we haven't exactly gotten along, but we should meet up in town and look for her together. Looks like you have your morning plans in order. Might as well take a shower before starting the rest of your day. Hot water soothes your aching joints. Despite the state of the bathroom, this shower is a good place. As it rinses out your body clean, you... Kanika's a good friend. Yes she is. At the door in the clinic, you're still drawn to it even now. You'll be going back there today, you're sure of it. The specter of an early death that now hangs over you. About the afterlife, it's undeniably real at this point, and what you've seen is terrifying. Got Stella running off last night. Hopefully she's just sleeping in. Got Rosalina's shattered leg and the image of her foot barely still attached to her body. Think about Duke and the image of him lying there slumped against a tree with half his head blown off. Scrub feverishly, trying to scrape the memories from your skin as if they're part of the dirt that coats you. Think about Sybil's warning, the worst is yet to come. You met Wayne, whether you're ever truly alone. Hi, Mots.
Hello, I'm back. Here, have some tea.
Thank you. Yeah, think about the afterlife and the undeniably terrifyingness that is the afterlife.
Well, you know ghosts are real now.
Yeah. Make your way to the closet. There's no denying it. The doll moved at some point since your most recent visit. Oh yeah. But your long dead relative's creepy doll isn't the only thing that's different. Someone was in here. Tea or flashbacks.
I swear this is good tea.
Welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
Something's from all over for the rest of the day.
Now there's they got two breads.
Yeah, they got 2 bread. You open the drawers. They both have a bread now.
Human is back. Smell old now.
That's rude.
Don't be rude, Dustin.
Maybe changed mind about eating us. Could be end of Dustin and Dustin Mom.
I would never eat you. I love you.
Never eat you.
Dustin Mom know better than to trust. When push come to shove, survival more important than friendship. Dustin Mom spend too much time outside. It different inside. There enough bread for everyone. No eat friends. No need eat friends. Dustin still have childhood innocence. Hope Dustin can get to keep that innocence forever.
2 bread. That's the lovely MILF smell.
That's the lovely MILF smell.
Guess your glass house still has that squatter.
Tried to reclaim Glass House last night, but asshole squatter too big and strong. Dustin Mom stand no chance. Might have to live in Dustin House forever. Human big and strong too, probably more big and strong than asshole squatter. You fight? Give Dustin Mom Glass House back?
I am significantly weaker than I was yesterday, so...
Strong?
Anything for you, Dustin? Fight someone or fight something. I'll see what I can do. Wait, yes, the squatter?
Yes, the squatter.
Wait, I'm not brave enough to get into a fight with some creepy squatter. I don't care how rustically charming you are. I'm not accepting a quest from a possum.
You must accept a quest from a possum. It's a good possum.
I'll do my best, but no promises. I've lost a lot of muscle mass.
Squatter have sharp things on head. Human be careful. But Dustin Mom would be eternally grateful to human. Dustin too.
I should get going.
Okay.
That's that. Time to face your cousin.
Anything for Dustin.
Anything.
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
I just forgot Frou-Frou was gonna be there staring at us. I know she's always there, but for some reason I forgot she'd be there.
Go to the squatter. Yes, I will definitely see about getting to that squatter.
You find her in the kitchen. Her shoulders are hunched in a tight ball of anxiety.
They're striking this week of all weeks, as if I didn't have enough on my plate already.
There's an almost cool confidence in the way your cousin talks about the strike.
Just sell it. Sell the estate. Get it while you still can.
What do you want to talk about?
I'm gonna bring up Stella first. Remember anything from Stella? I can't get a hold of her. No, it's not exactly newsworthy. I'm sure she's just processing what happened last night. We weren't the only ones who were traumatized. Okay, but like, you've heard her voicemail though, right? Yes, I've heard her voicemail. I see. I will not regret going to the squatter.
You won't.
You want me to infiltrate the strike? Seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? So that's why the Ditchlings are here. They're predicting the strike.
They're predicting the strike.
Oh, there's so many.
There's a lot.
I know.
Some of them will cancel each other out.
You seem confident about the strike. What have you got planned? We're a raccoon.
Yes.
If I'm being honest, I'd rather you didn't know. I can handle it on my own. There's no need for you to get your hands dirty by involving yourself. You don't have to know things. You don't have to know the things I do to keep this town running. Let us be a raccoon, Tabby. You want me to infiltrate the strike? What part of no?
I'm actually kind of surprised that didn't knock that
Yeah,
one out.
I am surprised. Even if they didn't already know you're my cousin, that seems like a great way to throw gasoline on a fire. This is my problem to fix. Your only job is to stay safe until the funeral is over. Trying to think of which I want to say first. With everything else going on, it's hard to care about something as mundane as a strike. Come on, Tabby.
It'll be fun.
Do you know what the strikers even want?
I assume better compensation, or,
I haven't seen a list of demands. I'm sure it's just the usual.
better benefits.
I promise you that if any one of them were in my shoes for a month, they'd be singing a different tune.
Maybe you should put one of them in your shoes so you can go to the beach.
Yeah, Tabby, just pick whichever one you think is, the most trustworthy. Say, here's the keys, I'll see you in a month.
Just leave.
Come back, see if the mine's on fire. Usually I'm pro-union, but right now... Come on, your mom just died. Can they not?
I'd probably go for the mom just dying.
Yeah.
I absolutely, support all strikes and,
Like, they could at least wait till after the funeral to, be like, all of them walk off mine simultaneously, At least let me get her in the ground first.
Once she's in the ground, then you're allowed to strike. Just give me a minute.
That's fine. I'm gonna sort this out. Then you keep things together long enough for the mind to get back on its feet, then everyone will be happy and we can all go back to normal.
And hopefully the town will stop exploding from supernatural terrors.
Yeah. I kind of want to say that that's why the Ditchlings are here. They're predicting the strike, despite the fact that it's
hilariously
so very
mundane.
much not.
That'd be so hilariously mundane of the Ditchlings.
I mean, there isn't a good time to strike.
This is true.
Yeah,
This is true.
I suppose that is true. If there was, there wouldn't be strikes.
They are meant to be disruptive.
Yeah, okay.
Of course, IRL.
Yeah.
We are talking about a fictional one, but IRL, absolutely true.
But to be fair, in most, like, times in which you'd have a union and a strike, you don't typically personally know the boss.
This is true, too. Not
Like-
usually, anyway.
Like, all of them know Tabby. Like, they'd all physically see her every day. Ditchlings.
Ditchlings.
Those doughy things we saw in the library yesterday? Look, I get there's weird stuff happening right now, but let's not muddy something as mundane as a strike with the supernatural. They're two entirely different things.
Tabby's just like, please, the strike is not involved with the supernatural. It's probably a long time coming, honestly.
Yeah. I mean, they know her, but they don't know her like you or Stella.
That's true.
True. That's true.
They are. She is just their boss, and like, you know, I don't know what went on between her and Wayne, but like they seem completely convinced that when they were dating, and two, like she's fine. That Wayne's disappearance.
Yeah.
They looked like they were about to sing a song about it in that cafeteria. It looked like they were going to break out into a little musical number right there.
I wish that they did. That would have been,
You know-
been so good.
Clang the utensils together as a nice percussion.
I gotta go with you. Risked your life to pull those kids out of the mine the other day. You should get off your back. Like,
Supportive cousin.
at
go.
least for like a couple days. Come on, guys. You were the one who made us go after them, Mantis.
Oh, the guilt.
And I guess no one really knows that outside the two of us and that Rosalina girl. Maybe it's an angle worth leaning on, I don't know.
She's just like, maybe I can use this.
I love it's boiled down to you probably should have seen this coming. Who's to say I didn't? It wasn't ever really a question of if, and more of a question of when. Forgive me if I didn't expect them to walk out a few days before my mother's funeral. Couldn't even wait until her land was in the ground. So ghosts. I can. Doesn't actually change about anything. You're Scarlet. You're probably going to die young anyways. Still have a mind to run. Statistically speaking, probably going to die young.
I mean, a lot of Scarlets do.
But if you did everything right, there should be a weak strike happening. I didn't think making a deal with the ghost would feel so physically bad. Thought I was making a metaphorical trade. I'm sorry about last night. We should have left.
You're just like, I regret going back on that, saying we should have just left. Fuck Oscar.
Yeah, we should have.
End of conversation.
Tabby's mad.
Gumpy Tabby. Tabby looks just like her cat.
I mean, we were probably gonna die young anyways. Oh, true. Well, I'm not going to tell Tabby that to sell the mine and sell the estate. As much as I want to tell Tabby, sell the mine, sell the estate, let's leave.
I think she should get out of town. Go get out of here. Go to that beach.
Probably should get going, right? Yeah. I've dawdled long enough. Stay safe. No more hijinks. But let me know if you get in trouble, okay? I have a shotgun.
She has a shotgun. She will come save your ass.
Tabitha slips past you, her heavy boots thudding down the hall as she marches away to face her employees. Time to figure out the rest of your day.
Frou, my friend.
You walk over to the cat. Oh boy.
Oh boy, actual French. Oh boy, actual
Leave
French.
the holler, Tabby. I beg. I beg of you like you begged of us.
Right? I'm with Aetherwolf. Please leave the holler. Do you want me to give an apologies to any person who speaks any amount of French?
Well, a deep apology to anyone that does speak French. I did not take any French classes. Mods took French classes, like...
In junior high. I don't remember shit.
many, many, many years ago. C'est ce que tu veux maintenant?
It's probably foo, by the way.
Sorry. Wait, there is something different with you. Have the years finally caught up with you? May I deal with a ghost?
Old. Got them silver fox, hair and creaky bones.
Every day that we open our eyes, we're making a deal with life. All of us are stones on the shore, weathered a little more each day by the relentless tides of time. We will all be in the ground to dust by an uncaring universe, but that is the beauty of life. I don't speak French, so I accept your apology.
Thank you.
Thanks for not attacking the possums who live in my drawer. They're my friends. If anything ever bad happened to you, there would be hell to pay. Nod respectfully to Frou. Will you ever let me pet you, Frou? And coat my fur with your disgusting human oils. Nom. Do you know anything about the stone carvings scattered around town, Frou? What are you talking about?
Do I look like I know what that is?
I am not here to be your comedian, Sien detective, Jesu chat. I am here to watch you flail about in the darkness. Again, apologies to any French speakers. I am not here to provide answers to whatever mysteries confound your feeble American mind. Thank you for not attacking Dustin and Dustin, Mom.
Hey, where did you get a specifically French cat? Like, in a small town.
Did Frou have a French accent before being named Frou? Did Frou come with the name? I'm gonna nod respectfully to Frou.
You're a little concerned if you mention Dustin that she'll just be like, oh, I can go eat.
She scoffs, her tail twitching with annoyance. You can sense she's less annoyed than she usually is. Maybe she's getting used to you.
Aw, getting used to you.
I love how casually threatening Fru's life. Yes.
Don't you eat my possums.
Should I casually threaten Frou?
Yeah, if you want. You always put down a save if you're that worried.
I suppose that's true. Thanks for not attacking Dustin, Mom. Yeah, if anything bad happened to them, I'd be very upset, Frou-Frou. Of course you would consider those rats to be your friends. I will not dirty my claws with their diseased flesh.
See? I have nothing to worry about.
Yeah. I missed you, Frou-Frou. Bye, Frou-Frou. Good talk. Ha.
French scuff.
Well, I gotta see this squatter.
Gotta see the squatter.
Better look into it before you head into town.
Air is chilly today, the overcast sky hanging oppressively over the weed-choked flower beds.
It's too cold to head back inside.
Nope. Too cold. Too chilly. You start to carefully pick your way through the underbrush. It doesn't take much effort to find the path. Cuttings of prickly raspberry bushes and tangled vines litter the ground of the greenhouse. The glass house, one could say. You step towards the door. It's
Nope.
sealed shut. And you catch a brief glimpse of a horned shadow through the ancient clouded glass.
Goat. Try to talk to whoever's behind the door. I mean, just pick. You could just pick the lock.
You could just pick the
immediately. Let's examine the lock. Just a padlock. Pick something like this open in a second. And we pick the lock.
When are people going to learn that a mere lock cannot keep you contained? You pop it open with ease. Hello.
Ah.
It's a goat.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting the goat to be on a leash. Huh.
Goat.
Pick the lock. Lock picked.
Lock-picked, goat acquired.
A warm barnyard smell floods your senses as you stare down at the goat within. It stares back at you from its place on the tiled floor surrounded by dried herbs. Fun fact, you can open the greenhouse with street smart or powerful build. That's cool. What are you eating? Attempt to force the goat out of the greenhouse. What's your name, little guy? You're free, go on, prance off into the wilderness. Wherever you are, there's a possum like you to leave. Choose your first or house. What you eating there, little goat?
Plant. Tastes good. Get a new bag every day. All I can eat. That don't mean you could take any, though. I'll beat you up. My plant.
What's your name, little guy?
Goat.
A goat named Goat.
Named Goat.
That's why you said, "Hey, goat." What are you doing in the greenhouse, goat?
Human put me here. Can't complain. Pretty sweet digs, honestly. Stays nice and warm. And there's plenty of eats, too.
Did the human have a brown coat and big boots? Is this Tabby's pet goat? Does Tabby have a pet goat?
Goat like what? Fur? Nah, not brown fur. Yellow fur. Just on the top. Like all you humans. Don't know what boots are. Can't help you there.
Where'd you come from?
Farm. Used to live with other guys like me. Kinda miss them. But not that much. Don't gotta share anymore. What do you want to do?
Why would Tabby need a goat? I'm now trying to remember if Janie is blonde as well.
I feel like like Janie has light hair.
Why would Tabby need a goat? I have no idea why Tabby would need a goat.
Moral support goat.
Why do I feel this goat is going to be used in a ritual?
I feel like that's probable. That Janie appears to have red hair.
And Janie has red hair, so definitely not Janie sneaking a goat in here. Well, I'm not going to steal Tabby's goat. I might ask Tabby about the goat. Whenever I get the chance.
Maybe you should mention the possum anyway.
Yeah. Whoever you are, there's a possum that would like you to leave. She was here first. This is her house. Should I just give a spoiler? Yeah, I'm cool with that. You cool with that?
Yeah. No, now she can deal. I have greenhouse. Gonna put down a save?
Yes.
Gonna put down a save? Goat save?
Goat save.
You want to do the other explorer? Oh no?
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
Like the... when you listen to the full Tabby and Sybil conversation with Kenai and Street Smart, they're talking about the goat.
Oh, that's interesting.
Ah, okay.
I wonder what's gonna happen to the goat then. What are they doing with the goat? Why a goat?
Of course, without, talk to animals, you can't talk to the goat.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Which means that the only way that you could do both would be hardcore mode.
Yeah.
Where you could then have
3 with the
Street
cost of
Smart,
having to pick
Kenai, and talk to animals. Interesting.
Fascinating.
Well, all these are release goat. I'll guess I'll leave you to it. Goat. What does Tabby and Sybil need a goat for?
I'm not gonna
Suspiciously
lie.
eyes Sybil.
I'd be a little worried about ritual sacrifice, not gonna lie. I mean, there have been goats on, like, the plaques a
That's
couple
true,
times.
yeah.
You know.
Hmm.
Sure, suit yourself. More space for me. And close the door on your way out, will ya? It's nippy out there.
Like I said, I feel this goat is going to be used in a ritual of some sort. Yeah.
I'm really concerned. You close the door behind you and reapply the lock. Your cousin will be none the wiser about your little excursion. Thanks, I appreciate it.
Head back to the estate. You investigated the garden. With Stella missing, it's best not to keep Kanika weighing for much longer. We got to get Sandwich. If Stella's MIA, who knows when you'll get the chance to eat, and who knows just how much your new affliction will affect your appetite. You make yourself a PB&J in anticipation for the long day ahead of you.
And that's that.
Head to the front door and begin your trek to the town below. I think this would actually be a good place to stop then.
Not bad, because we'd be just getting into it now. Leaving the
Yeah.
estate now.
Also, if you open the greenhouse with powerful build, you don't reapply the lock, so Taffy's gonna be mad when she finds out.
I mean, that makes perfect sense. You just, like, rip the door open or something.
Yeah, I just pull it open. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
She never said don't look in the greenhouse. She said don't go to the forbidden wing, but she didn't say don't look in the
She
greenhouse.
never said don't look at my goat in the greenhouse. I mean, I suppose she did say, that don't worry about the garden.
That's true.
But I think we will be stopping there for today. Oh boy, yeah.
Stuff happened.
Stuff sure did happen. And we met a goat.
You let it go. You let go, little goat guy. You looking at the little ditchling? Well, actually, I don't know if it's a ditchling or just really suspiciously placed leaves.
Nah, it's a ditchling.
This guy right there.
Yeah.
I think it's ditchling.
Lean all the way against the screen. Yeah, that looks to be a ditchling face.
There's also one. Hey, there.
Yep, there it is. I saw that one. It was a fun stream. Bye-bye. Thanks for being here, Aetherwolf.
Thank you guys for joining. I hope you had fun.
Yes.
We'll be back again at it next week.
Yeah. Oh boy, Chapter 4. Oh boy. See ya.
See you. Chapter 3, and things sure did happen.